The EVAP system is used to keep fuel vapor in an enclosed system to keep it from escaping to the atmosphere. Some systems can be very simple, like this one, where we have a fuel tank, canister, vent solenoid, and a purge valve with lines that go to and from these components. Lines going to this charcoal canister from the fuel tank, collecting fuel vapor. On this canister, we also have a vent solenoid, and that vent solenoid allows air to go through the canister up to this purge valve to purge the fuel vapor into the intake manifold. Some other manufacturers with their purge valves have different designs. This particular design is on a Ford, and you can see it goes over to the intake manifold with that hose assembly, and it's positioned here where we would follow another line to that canister. The older GM style has a hose attached on the back to a purge solenoid, and then that front hose dropping down to the base of a throttle body, injecting fuel vapor. Some systems are a little bit more complex, like this Chrysler Cirrus, which has number 5, a leak detection pump, number 9, a rollover valve, and number 12, a fuel tank cut control valve. This is a picture of a leak detection pump commonly replaced on Dodge products. Some of the items needed for service, you may need to drop down the fuel tank, like this fuel tank cut control valve, and you can see the canisters directly on top of this tank. For hard to find leaks with the EVAP system, routing the hoses to these different components, there is a green cap. This green cap is used as a service port to inject smoke from a smoke tester. This smoke machine will inject smoke into the system. We want to make sure that the leak detection pump is sealed if we are testing a Dodge product. We also want to make sure that the vent valve is closed to seal this system and inject smoke into the system to see where the leaks occur. These are for hard to find leaks in the EVAP system. Larger leaks, such as missing gas caps or gas caps that are not tightened properly, are usually easier to diagnose. Here is a slide of some of the most common fault codes that we find with EVAP systems on a lot of our vehicles today. You can see like P0443, where it could be simply a circuit fault. This could be caused by an open or short with the purge valve. It could also be wiring problems going to the purge or vent controlled solenoid valve. So don't rule out wire problems. Insufficient flow, P0441, could be caused by a repair done where maybe a hose or line going from the EVAP canister up to the purge valve has been pinched or kinked together. And P0442, where it says leak detected, and if it's not noticeably open, like our fuel cap, we may need to use a smoke machine to find those hard to find leaks. Hopefully, this gives you a better understanding of how the EVAP system works. And it's always important that you look up the type of EVAP system you're working on. Some are simple, some are more complex, and follow service information on sealing the system if you need to use the smoke machine. Otherwise, you'll be replacing unnecessary components.